A British nurse has been found guilty of murdering 7 babies and attempting to kill 6 others at the hospital where she worked, making her one of the most evil serial killers in the history of the country. Lucy Letby, 33, harmed babies in her care by injecting air into their blood and stomachs, overfeeding them with milk, physically assaulting them and poisoning them with insulin. In one case, Lucy murdered a baby boy by administering air into his bloodstream. The next day, she attempted to kill his twin brother by poisoning him with insulin. The police also found a couple of handwritten notes while searching Letby's house. One of them even said, "I am evil, I did this." She also attacked 13 babies on the neonatal ward at the Countess of Chester Hospital between 2015 and 2016, Britain's Crown Prosecution Service said in a statement. Her intention was to kill the babies while duping her colleagues into believing there was a natural cause of death. Pascal Jones called Letby's actions a complete betrayal of the trust placed in her. Lucy Letby sought to deceive her colleagues and pass off the harm she caused as nothing more than a worsening of each baby's existing vulnerability, she said. In her hands, substances like air, milk, fluids or medication like insulin would become lethal. She perverted her learning and weaponized her craft to inflict harm, grief and death. In 2018 and 2019, Letby was arrested twice by police in connection with their investigation. She was arrested again in November 2020. Authorities found notes saying, "I don't deserve to live. I killed them on purpose because I'm not good enough to care for them," she wrote in one memo, adding in another, "I am a horrible evil person and in capital letters I am evil, I did this." Killer nurse Lucy Letby would text colleagues pretending to be heartbroken after she murdered babies. The disturbing text messages show how she sought to cover her tracks and feign innocence even as she preyed on babies by injecting air into their bloodstreams or feeding tubes and poisoning them with insulin, causing them to collapse and die. In the messages she offers to work extra shifts at the neonatal intensive therapy unit at the Countess of Chester Hospital. Her first victim was on June 8, 2015. He took over care from fellow nurse Melanie Taylor, and within 90 minutes of her arriving on the ward, baby it was pronounced dead while the baby's twin remained on the ward. She later on attacked the other twin sometime before June 11. The baby deteriorated rapidly but was saved after an intervention and is now 8 years old. Later on she asked to be put back into caring work after the break she took. She also asked for more shifts. Shortly after, another baby fell ill and died after Letby fed air into his stomach, and to make matters worse, she texted her colleague expressing how sorry she were and how hard it is to forget what happened to both babies. On June 21, another baby died. Letby's colleague was compassionate and tried making Lucy feel better about the tragedies, but on June 30, one of her colleagues was concerned about the sudden deaths, saying that there's something odd about the nights and how sudden the deaths were. More babies fell ill and died after that while Letby was supposed to be caring for them. In messages to various colleagues she complained about understaffing and offers to take on more shifts to attempt to kill more. On July 16, after hearing that the deaths of the last babies will go to an inquest and that all the staff will undergo supervision, she texted a colleague expressing that she has nothing to fear. After more than 110 hours, the jury found her guilty of the murders of 7 babies and the attempted murders of 6 more. They were unable to reach a verdict on counts relating to 4 other babies. Following her conviction, the government has ordered an independent inquiry into the circumstances behind the murders at the Countess of Chester Hospital and a wider investigation. That's it for today's video. Let us know what you think of this case. Do you think that the nurse needs psychiatric help? Feel free to comment down below. Thank you for watching and see you soon in the next one.